Commission. This is me, Brian and Thomas, signing off with camera person Akash for NewsX Delhi.
All right, let's shift our focus to Telangana, where the Telangana Police have now arrested 2 students in connection with the murder of their school principal in the state's Nalgonda district. The principal was found stabbed to death at her residence on August 11th, and the police zeroed in on the 16-year-old students after sifting through a pool of 80 people, including history sheeters. It was a word uttered by the deceased over the phone that shifted the focus to her school. Nalgonda Superintendent of Police Sarath Chandra Pawar has said at a press conference held on Wednesday that the teacher, who was on the phone with her aunt, had uttered the word Babu, commonly used to refer to boys and young men in Telangana. Soon after the conversation, her phone was switched off. Let's take a look at what happened in this particular incident, a very unfortunate incident that has in fact come to light from Telangana. But let's take a look at what we know so far, from what the police are saying, from what our sources are also telling us. This is a tragic incident of the murder of a school teacher. Now let's take a look at what happened. School principal Kalu Rupa Reddy was found dead at her home. So we've got that picture also for you. She was found stabbed inside her residence in Nalgonda's Kondama Pelli. So she was at her residence, and that's where she was discovered stabbed to death. Now Rupa Reddy, age 50, headed Nagarjuna Grammar Concept School. She was the principal of a particular school over there, and her husband found her body after she stopped answering calls. So her husband kept on calling her. When there was no response from her side, that's when he checked the residence, and that's where he found the body. The police found multiple stab wounds on her abdomen and her hand. So she was stabbed multiple times, not just once, and investigators examined around 70 CCTV cameras and questioned over 80 people in this case. So extensive probe done by the police over there. 70 CCTV cameras were checked that led up to her residence as well, and over 80 people have been questioned in this case. Now her final phone conversation provided the police with a crucial clue. So there was a final conversation that had happened with her aunt, and her last word reportedly was Babu. That was used for her students. So that's how the police managed to zero in on the accused, and allegedly then it was one of her students as well. So the police then questioned students absent from the school after the murder. So then they started sifting through, they changed the angle of the probe. They went through to the school. They asked if any students were absent from the roster since the murder, and 2 of the accused were then nabbed after police found out that they were excessively spending money on parties. So 2 of the students then the police found out were spending a lot of money on parties. Then the police allege that the 2 minors had wrecked her home, brought knives and gloves and masks. So it was a premeditated plan as per the police officials. They wrecked the house. They got masks to cover their faces, they got knives as well, and also gloves to make sure that there are no fingerprints left. So clearly a pre-planned murder in their place. The police found them that they were spending a lot of money as well on parties. Unfortunately, this is what led the police to the students who might have been the accused in this case. Let me go across to my colleague Raj Kiran, who now joins us with more on this. Raj, this is a very unfortunate incident that has come to light, but police is doing a thorough probe in this, and that's how it's led to the students who have allegedly been now arrested by the police for the murder.
The two 10th class students who have murdered her school principal has come to light. This incident has taken place 1 week back, but however, police have nabbed these 2 minor students just day before yesterday. When we go into the details, according to the police, the key clue came to Rupa Reddy, the principal of the school, came out. Last phone call, Rupa Reddy, who was the principal, she was talking to one of her aunt, when the murder was taking place, and she ended the call uttering the word Babu. Now, after that, aunt has revealed to police. Investigation reveals that the principal used to address as a Babu to one of the students. So, after the school reopened, following 6 days of morning holidays, police questioned students. Police came to school and questioned the students. Two students who have been absent from last 2 days have developed lavish habits. Recently came under scanners. So now on Tuesday around 11:30 a.m., police apprehended two boys near Doyala X Road while they were coming on a bike. And when they were taken into custody at that point of time with these two minor students who are 16 years old, with them, police have recovered 1,54,000 of cash and and mobile phone. They have recovered all these things. When these police have started investigating in this case, they finally came to a conclusion that these two juvenile boys who are age 16 years were the students of Nagarjuna Grammar Concept School and staying in the hostel from last few years. They were addicted to lavish spending and watching YouTube, social media videos to earn the money easily. So last month, the principal caught them red-handedly at the hostel with a huge amount of cash. So immediately, the principal have called the parents and said about the cash, what they have recovered from the two boys. So keeping a grudge on the principal, now these two students have planned to kill her So after that, these two students, after completing the school, they have been to principal house, and when she was alone at the house, they have bought a knife from the outside and directly stabbed her and killed her on the spot. She was died on the spot. So later they have escaped from the spot. Later, when the police have investigating into the matter, they have revealed that these two students were killed the school principal. This is what police have said yesterday in the press conference.
Absolutely, Raj. And when we are looking at this particular incident, it also begs to question what the students were going through, what their mind was going through when they decided to commit this murder. But any word from the parents regarding this, and also how are the authorities now going to proceed with this case, Raj?
Addicted to the lavish life. They are habituated to the lavish life. They earn the easy money. They have they have planned this murder, and they have theft. After murdering the principal, they have theft 2.5 lakhs, 2,50,000 cash, which was kept in the bedroom. They have took that cash and vanished off from the spot after committing the crime. So when the police have caught these two minor boys, from them they have recovered 1.5 lakhs, 1 crore 50 lakhs recovered from that two students. 1 lakh they have spent on the lavish, like going out, purchasing mobile phones, purchasing whatever.
Raj, I'll come back to you.
Joining
us on the broadcast is Mr. Ellen Rao from DCP Delhi. Thank you so much, Mr. Rao, for taking out your time. A very good afternoon to you. But this is a complete shocker that is coming in from Telangana, sir. Two students, they held a grudge and then murdered their principal, sir.
Ma'am, this is really again shocking incident by the two students. Those, I think they seem to be minors, about 16 years, and they have courage to murder their own principal just for taking revenge of the girls which they were having in their mind. And I think this is also reported that they also robbed some money from the house of that principal, and this is really a shocking incident. And the police is investigating this matter very seriously. But one thing is there, that if the students are minor, they will be sent to the Juvenile Justice Board, and then in murder case, I don't think that they will be punished so severely as in a normal case is done. But nevertheless, this is again a serious incident, and the parents of the children, not only these children, but all children, the parents should inculcate the good habits and the moral values among the minds of their wards, so that at this age, if they are committing such type of crime, it's a very heinous crime, murdering a principal, and that too with full preparation and motivation. That is very serious matter, and then these type of incidents should be averted, mainly because of the intervention of the parents and the society as a whole. That because the children are being are involved in such type of cases only because of their bad company, and otherwise the students who are studying in their schools, colleges, they will definitely, serious students will not indulge in such type of heinous crime. But these two students may be having some bad company, or maybe they don't have something in their mind to study in detail. That's why they might have been involved in such type of case. And I think that the police investigation will reveal some more details about the actual motive of this case.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rao, for your valuable perspective on this issue. I also thank my colleague Raj, who was giving us those details on this particular story. Well, we move on to some other stories now coming in from Rajasthan. For